This is Jeff Cornell of the D-Zone with DEPSA head coach Sam Brock. Just finished win to improve the 3-5 on the year. Let's talk about this year. I know you guys have overcome a lot of adversity this year. So, heading into week 9, how's the season gone?
Well, man, it's been an adventure. I'll say that. Definitely a lot of teachable moments for the kids and for us as a coaching staff. We operate in a solution-based mindset. So, and we always tell our kids that, the ultimate test of a man is how he operates in moments of adversity. And so, we have to, as coaches, kind of stay in that same lane. We had a lot of injuries, probably more than I've ever had in my career. And we've still been in some close games against some good teams and really with leads in games late. But when you got a team that's learning how to win and then their backups are in, right, then it's kind of a whole new learning curve. And that's kind of what we've been doing. So we just been staying in the moment, controlling the controllables, working our butts off, and just finding the small things to get better at every day.
It seems like, there's still a chance you guys can get in the playoffs 4-5. The kids never seem like they're down, always cheering each other on. What's that like as a coach, having, kids constantly picking each other up? High energy on the sideline today.
I'm going to be honest, Jeff, that's that we've developed that, right? We didn't always have that. And I'm extremely proud of it, right? I believe the byproduct on the field of wins and good things happening stems from the character of the men in the program. And we work hard to make sure our kids understand that everybody's important. Scout team, sideline people, everything. Do a job, play a role, pour it out. And today they did a great job, man. And that energy really matters, and so that's why we were real adamant about it over time. And now we displayed it tonight, and I'm extremely proud of those guys. It's a total team win.
The Charter Conference is definitely one of the tougher leagues, I think, for small schools in the state. And Michigan Collegiate Voyager leadership tonight. What's it like playing against these teams throughout the year?
Hey, man, it's definitely an underrated conference. Some strong teams in here, some teams that are ranked highly in the state. Obviously, Michigan Collegiate is always good. So, yeah, man, for us, we expected to finish a lot better in this league. Let me declare that for sure, right? But, like I say, we had a lot of teachable moments that it's going to get us ready to be better in this league moving forward.
Derek Matlock committed to the Air Force. How have you seen his progression through the years?
Well, first, Derek Matlock's a great kid. We're blessed to have our quarterback athlete, Michael McClure, committed to Ferris State. He's been hurt pretty much most of the year. Kyle Norton. So for a small school, we do pretty good with recruiting, which I'm proud to say and know that we work extremely hard at, and I've been blessed to have a lot of relationships. But for Derek Matlock, first of all, just a character man. As a young man, he's a great kid. And I've been knowing him and his family. Really, I've been knowing his family all my life. And I've been knowing him since he was a little fella. And just to watch him develop from there has been exciting. Like I say, some injuries has hampered his abilities this year, but he's been playing, man, hurt and just toughing it out and being a great leader for us. And watching him develop as a young man, that's the most important thing, coming from a place where he may not have said something to a guy to where he would say something, and just going out and competing through adversity all the time, man. I'm extremely proud of me as coach.
And what does Ferris have McCallum McClure going in as? I know he's played some quarterback for you. He's played receiver. I know he's a little banged up and stuff. So where they got him going?
Well, he's a receiver, but he's a quarterback, but he's an athlete, right? So, and I know even when we talk to college coaches and when I coached in college, we say, hey, get a guy that can maybe do a couple of different things. So, I really believe as a receiver, he's probably Division I talent, healthy. Like I'm telling you, bro. But he's made the sacrifice and played the quarterback position for us and just done a good job. And like I say, absent a real thick bone bruise down in there in the hip, we definitely, feel like we can come out a little better. But he's getting healthier. So, but no, he's probably athlete though. He can be anything, and Coach Anise and those guys, I trust him explicitly. We got a couple kids up there doing extremely well. Vince Cooley, Bryce George, those guys, and our captain from last year, Jordan Kennedy, went up on a gray shirt. So he should be okay up there, man, and he'll have some big brothers to keep an eye on.
One of your really good players, sophomore Kyle Norton, he had that huge tackle to turn the ball over for you guys in the fourth quarter, and he has a Central Michigan offer. Let's talk about him a little bit. The roles he's had for you this year, and where you see him these next 2 years.
Let's say this, man. Kyle Norton is going to be one of the best players I've ever coached. if anybody that knows me, knows that that's saying a little bit of something. I've had a few pretty good ones. Kyle Norton, first of all, again, starting at the most important place. Kyle Norton's a good man. All right, Kyle Norton's a hell of a kid. Very, very, very high character young man. Explosive baseball prospect. Okay, as a catcher and a center fielder. And really just, I'm talking about barely scratching the surface of his abilities. Man, when you run the tape back, you're going to see a lot of violent stuff from old Kyle Norton. And we're extremely proud of him. He started the year out at boundary safety. We had some things shift around. We had to go put him down at the Sam linebacker. He was violent as hell there, and now he's playing Will linebacker. And he was out last week. We like to think he could have been one of the biggest differences in the Voyager game, in which the Summit game, which they ran the ball pretty good on us. But no, he's a joy to coach, man. He's going to be not only a great player, but a great leader. And I'm talking about really kind of a throwback. He's a little bit of a nut in a great way. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when you run the tape back, you'll see it. When this highlight tape drop, you're going to see a lot of violence on that joker.
Coach Brock, thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, Jeff.